Hey everyone, this is Andrew from Theme Park Hopper, and we're back in the car, which means we're going back to Busch Gardens Williamsburg for their final event of the year for 2020, and that's called Christmas Celebration. So let's hit the road. So we got a fun little bonus ride on our trip to Busch Gardens. We are actually going on the Jamestown, Scotland ferry, and we're going to cross the James River. So we've pulled our car up onto this ferry. Here's the welcoming committee on the other side. Oh, there's a lot of them. Jeez. All right, we have made it to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. We're through the gate for the Christmas celebration event, and we've got the same stuff. We've got our parking receipt and our parking instructions and the instructions on getting in with the face coverings and temperature screening. So let's head on inside. There's definitely a lot more people here for this event. It's a Sunday night. Made it through security, and we're going to look at the opening sign here. Right when you walk in, they're advertising the minimum heights for Alpengeist, for Bolton and Finnegan's, and Invader, along with the other rides operating, all the smaller rides, including the railway, which is new for this event. We have made it back into England, and it is decked out for the holidays. See the wreaths up above. Oh, we got some carolers. It's good to see England a little more lively with the carolers, and now we're headed to check out the Clydesdales. Check out this Nessie and lights here, right in front of the Loch Ness, which is not operating, but really cool to see this. It's definitely a lot busier for this event. There's just a lot more people everywhere, so I'm curious. I'm going to go to the back of the park and go to Oktoberfest, and we'll see if there's people back there. What is going on here? Jeez. This wagon has come to life. Alright, we've made it to France, and there's a giant snowman. It's rather impressive. There he is, the big man. You can meet Frosty. Where's he going? Oh, I see. He goes behind you. Oh, that's cool. So you have a seat right on the bench, and then Frosty is behind you. Oh, I see him peeking through the curtain. Oh my goodness. That's pretty cool. So Griffin isn't running tonight, but at least you have Frosty, so you can meet Frosty. I don't know how many opportunities you get to meet Frosty, so you might want to take yourself up on that. Okay, we have got the wassail and smoked brisket. So let's take a look at this. So here's the brisket. I'll undo the foil in a second, and the wassail. I didn't know wassail was just cider, but we were feeling festive, and this is a festive drink, so we had to do it. And here's inside the foil. Honestly, it doesn't look great, but we'll see how it tastes. I hate to say it, but this brisket is extremely dry, and without the barbecue sauce, there's no way I could eat this. But it's not terrible. The good thing about getting wassail is now I'm a wassailer. So I don't know if I've ever been a wassailer before, but here we are. We've done it. Very nice. We are now in Germany. Looking at this elf. He's cutting candy canes. Alright, the projections in Germany might be my favorite part so far of Christmas celebration. I also really like these little fire pits that they have throughout the park. It's kind of warm up. It's a little warm tonight, so I don't really need to stand near it, but it looks cool. And Dark Castle is Santa's workshop, which is pretty much the opposite of a dark castle. I have discovered a giant tree by the Fest House in Oktoberfest. Let's get a closer look. So the Fest House right now is open as an indoor dining location. Not super comfortable with that yet, so we'll skip it, but it is good to have another option here and good to see the Fest House open. Oh, they are doing ride photos tonight. That's the first event where there are ride photos. And we're gonna walk right on to Verbolten. This is really cool. I had a good ride on for Bolton. One bonus about riding at night is your eyes are adjusted for the night, so you can see more of the everything inside the show building, so that was kind of cool. I missed this before, but you got a Verbolten car and lights. Just a quick overview of Busch Gardens Christmas celebration. You have Das Fest House with the pianist inside, so that is open. There is indoor dining. You have Verbolten, you have Der Wilderbund, Marketplatz. Santa's Workshop is Dark Castle. Over in Germany, you have the Carousel, you have Alpengeist over there, bordering New France, with the train station that you can get from Ireland. And you got a guitarist and vocalist in New France, as well as that frosty photo. And let's see, Ireland, you have the Killarney Christmas Trio, you have Finnegan's, and Scotland, of course, you have the Stables. In England, you have the carolers out front, right by the entrance. So that was Pretzel World with various pretzels, including those cinnamon pretzels look pretty good. And just kind of some basic beer options. So we just kind of, we're gonna skip that and go somewhere else. Pin trading, really active here at Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens and SeaWorld started pin trading last year in 2019. So they have some catching up to do when they're going to catch up to Disney. I'm not super hungry, but it's time for the holiday frites at Les Frites. Let's check it out. Okay, here is the holiday from Les Frites and a Yingling. They did have a couple of adult beverages at Les Frites. However, I wanted a beer, and the best beer option was Yingling. So the holiday frites are roast beef with cider, onions, gravy, and shredded Swiss cheese. Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, not great food options here, but this is looks like a standout. So reflecting on 2020 at Busch Gardens, I will say that the Taste of Busch Gardens event was the best. And after that, it was probably Coasters and Craft Brews, and then Halloween, and then probably the Christmas event, just because there's so many people here. I think the best part of the Christmas event is the lights. Not so much the food, though I did like these frites I had from Les Frites. And yeah, so what we're probably going to do now is get on the train and head back home. And we'll be back at Busch Gardens hopefully next year.
We are only boarding the rows without the green stickers. Once again, we are only boarding the rows without the green stickers.
Welcome aboard Busch Gardens Railway. For your comfort and safety, please remain seated. Even though the jingle all the way, all I want is to ride the horse and sleigh. Jingle all the way,
to get on the train again, but nothing too special on the train ride. We are back in Scotland, and we're gonna head to England and get out of here. I don't know, it's gonna be a tough decision. And here's what we are dealing with for our last stop in England. We got the s'mores donut, we got the chocolate peppermint, and we got the mint chocolate donut. And with that, we are done here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and we'll be back with more theme park videos. See you next time.